be one of the artists that we're talking about today as we collaborate. And that's Dru Hepkins right here. That's the SoundCloud. So let's follow him and see what it is. All right, this is Full Black Mode. And before that, we heard another song which they might otherwise consider to be controversial. Yeah, we played No Love before that. And now we're gonna play a couple of joints on here because I think people gotta hear this and get to know the artist. You know, again, your boy Q Trax. I am the host. I do have Timothy Hampton in the house with me. Say what's up.
Cool.
Yeah, I do have DJ Shame in the house with me. Say what's up.
Yo.
All right, and now
They
what
don't
we're gonna do
know
right now is just pause music for a second.
No love.
And we're gonna get to know some of the regulars right now a little bit more. Just really briefly, Shame, introduce yourself and then pass it off to Tim.
Yeah, you already know it's your boy DJ Shane, aka Mr. Babyface, General of the Building Shakers, Staten Island, Brooklyn. What's up? What's up? What's up, world?
Yo, this is Timothy Hampton, the champ, well known. Maybe not well enough, but well enough for my taste right now. I am here with Q Trax, the magnanimous, the immutable. We just gonna do our thing tonight and share this knowledge, drop these pearls, and do what we can to make it happen.
Guys, check it out. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna play another record while we wait for Dru to get in. Because we just waiting for Dru to chime back in. Make sure that he's got the right link here. We are live.
Dru is back. What's up, Dru?
Dru is back.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, we got him. Yo, Dru.
What's up?
So we played some of the music a little while ago. We played No Love. You want to talk about that a little bit? Because even as I was playing it, people were sitting around me like this, with like just vibing to it, just relaxing to it. Like, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure, I can talk about it. Like I started with writing songs for house music labels. I mean, at the time, that's where the money was taking me. And then when I started to return to music, man, I just started picking up my guitar and just playing music and just writing music. And that just came out. It was about, I think during the time of, Mike Brown got shot. And there's a lot of things going on with the police brutality. And then just kind of picked up the guitar, wrote a song, and then it's kind of certain songs just stay relevant because like what's going on now, and then with the Palestine thing, it's just a song kind of play on words, no love, no love. And yeah, man, it was just like at a time where I was writing songs, just not really caring about what anybody thought. Just, was just being true to, myself and what I was feeling at the time. So that's what came out.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I find that your music is often very uplifting. It's got, you like the other one I played, Black Mode, is it?
Fade to Black Mode?
Fade to Black Mode? Oh,
that's an older track.
Yeah. But I mean, that's all from that same base, that project.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to explain the title of that project and maybe tell me what kind of inspiration you have for Fade to Black Mode?
Yeah, that song, I mean, that album was released in 2021, but it was based on songs I had written years ago. And Fade to Black Mode was a song when I was a teenager that I just kind of pulled back. And the album Declamation of Useless Genius, it's just about being an artist in a world where you feel that you are good at something, you're competent, and but there's no place for what you do. And especially when you're at the time, I was a teenager at the time, you're trying to make your place in the world, and you're seeing your contemporaries run off into corporate America. You're seeing people doing different hustles, different things. You're trying to make your way in the world, and you got all this music and you have all this art, but the world is not structured for, making a living with what's in your heart, with what's in your head. So that's where the title came from, Declamation of Useless Genius. A declamation is it's another way of saying like you're proclaiming something. And so the album is called Declamation of Useless Genius. And that's what the title means. But song by song, each song is completely different about something completely. Every song, like Fade to Black Mode, is another social commentary. The light is getting darker. The weather's getting hotter. The wind is blowing harder than before. You gotta. It's just the words are very poetic. I mean, that's an older song. It's not really fresh in my mind. Had I known, I would have broken. I would need a moment to break that down. It's a lot there.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, oftentimes, artists, it's kind of like a painting. It's in layers. It's taken in layers. So I can see you have many different layers. Like one layer is like, you got this EDM kind of vibe, and then you have like some of the soul, like that funk, like the blues record. I mean, I'm referring to one particular album, right? Because that's just my favorite album. What's your favorite album that you made?
I mean, I don't have a favorite anything. I don't have a favorite song. Like, and that's kind of been my problem. It's like, I refuse to like just stick to one thing. I mean, when I was a teenager, I made hip hop beats. I've done all different types of things. And then in the 2000s, DJ Disciple scooped me up. He's a Grammy nominated house DJ. And I caught his attention somehow. And then I started writing songs with him, house music, just straight house music. And I was doing that for a while with Vendetta Records, Blanco y Negro Records. And I was just doing house music for a while. And then I left that, did the urban progressive rock thing underground. And, I don't really have a favorite anything. I just love music,
Well, if I can, since we are on a live stream, I would like to play one more record. This one is one of my favorites also. It's got like that whole blues vibe. It's the white and green blues. Okay. You want to introduce that one?
Yeah, that's another old one that was it was during the time where I was doing a lot of stuff. It was the dark period of my life that I've moved beyond, but it was like just during a time where I was just really soul searching, really just thinking about my place in the world, and white and green blues. I mean, you can use your imagination as to what that means, but it's just a soul searching song. I'll just leave it at that. Many years ago.
All right, cool. Let me play this real quick, and you can check it out on the live stream as it vibes. To have really good sound quality, very good sound quality, very good production on this. Okay, we back. We back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, borderline.
You
Well,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
I said, yeah, man. This music is borderline powerful.
Thank you.
I'd even go so far to say that. You know. So we played a few of those joints. Now that was basically that's from my favorite picks. You know, I picked maybe 3 or 4 of my favorites. You probably picked one. I probably picked like 2 of my favorites.
Like I said, I don't really have a favorite, man.
Now,
Like, yeah.
what about the newest? What about the latest? What about the latest release?
I did something on TikTok. A beat challenge. I think I sent that to you in the
Beat challenge?
yeah, in the email.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna play a few of these back to back.
Okay.
Energy, I reject the enemy, I control my destiny, I will shine, higher than the stars, fly higher than Venus and Mars. I roam the universe on God. I will rise, and I burn with the fire, and I cry with the rain. I am one with the mountain, I am love, I am everything. Love you, no matter where you go, because I know you, I love you, no matter what. I know that I love you. No matter where you go, because I know you, I love you no matter what. I know I support you, no matter where you go, because I support you. I got you no matter what. I know that I trust you no matter where you go. And because I trust you, I'll help you no matter what. 'Cause it's hard.
Okay, so we back. We are back. I still got Dru with us. You know what I'm saying? I want to definitely say thank you, for being my guest of honor today. I know I'm running your music a whole lot right now. I know I'm spinning like every record in your catalog right now, but I do appreciate the music, and I do appreciate you for coming on too and showcasing some of your music.
Not a problem, man. My pleasure, man.
Awesome. Now, a lot of people don't know, but we go back like car seats, man. We go back like way back in the days, way back when we was running track on field.
Yeah.
And you was running the entertainment scene at that time, man. You was doing an excellent job as far as being a mentor, and having guidance. You did a lot of that. You want to talk about you want to give any shout outs or talk about anything specifically? I'll give you the floor.
Oh man, I could talk for days, man. There's a lot on my mind always. I mean,
Well, they want to hear from you, so they want to hear the person behind the music. They want to hear about it.
a lot going on in my mind. There's a lot going on in the world. I mean, I guess if I could say anything, it's just, just to follow whatever's in whatever's in your spirit. Because whatever you're meant to do, you can't really run from it. That's why I'm still doing music. I've grown away. I've created a business, and it keeps pulling me back in. And there's people that hear your music, and they're like, "Yo, what are you doing now, though?" They're like, they pull you back in. So, I mean, if I were to say anything, it's just everybody knows what they're here for, what they feel good doing, or what gives them life, or what you do that like touches other people, whatever it is. Like, continue to do that, because that is your mission, that is your path. That's what you're here to do. That's what you're meant to do. And if you're not doing it, your spirit's not going to be right. You're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel that you're on your path. So, you know, if you love what I do, if you hate what I do, it doesn't matter. I feel like it's what I'm meant to do. And I just, encourage everybody else to do that. Whatever it is that you do, what you feel is right to your spirit, continue to pursue that. Opportunities changing. I mean, now is a time for no excuses. Anything can happen now. It's TikTok. There's all these things that didn't exist 20, 30 years ago. And it's just like, whatever it is you want to do, write that book, write that movie, come out with that song. It doesn't matter if you're 20, doesn't matter if you're 60. Now is a great time to do whatever it is that's on your heart, and that's really all I gotta say.
Again, I want to say thank you for coming out, man. You've been a complete pleasure for me, like an honor. Like I always tell you, you're one of my musical mentors.
Appreciate
You've been very inspirational for me, especially coming up in the church and having a mentor, somebody who has similar aspirations. You were very dedicated with your music, and I wanted to do certain things musically that at the time I didn't know how to do those things. And between you, Gregor, other people who just did those youth programs, those after school, after church youth programs, after school youth programs that allow people to, fine tune or hone in on the craft, something specific, like, working with the Roland 707,
Passionate.
learning how to do the drums, you know what I'm saying? Learning different chord progressions.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have those types of opportunity from somebody on your level, because now you're playing those instruments, right? You're sequencing those drums. You're doing the writing, the foreground and the background vocals. I haven't even heard I don't even know of how many features you might have on there. And your whole catalog. You're definitely a one-stop shop. You could mix, you could record, you could edit, master, you write, you do all these things very well. And me myself as an inspiring artist, I like to take good direction from people who know how to do it. So, appreciate you again. Thank you for coming on my show. I know we went through the ups and downs, and that's how it is when you first start off. Like you said, if you believe in something, you got to just keep doing it and don't allow nothing to stop you. So I appreciate you. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Do you want me to play something to ride them out with, or what do you want to do? You don't got a guitar back there or something, do you? Got some keys somewhere? You got some keys somewhere?
Yeah, keys right here.
All right, yeah, just give them something live so they see they ain't playing. You're the real deal, man. Give them something live. I know I just threw you on the spot. But I just want to let them know that you play every instrument. You play every instrument. He got the keys right there with him. The guitar's right there with him. He's a very, very talented multi-instrumentalist. And I really appreciate you. I hope that a lot that after people check out this live stream, that they go to your SoundCloud page, or they go to some of the pages. Now, what kind of platforms do you have?
Right now, actually, somebody just put me on TikTok. So, like I said, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, people just show up out of nowhere, offer assistance, and I've been put on TikTok, so I'm doing a lot of things on TikTok. and I will be putting things on the YouTube channel, and you'll see things on all those channels. Like there was a dead spot, but now you're gonna see activity on the YouTube, the TikTok, whatever you got. There's gonna be stuff on there.
That's beautiful. That's definitely nice. So I'm looking forward to hearing more. Do you have a website, like a specific website that you push? I know you have the label. It's Rock Cult.
Rock
Is
Cult,
it
Rock Cult Entertainment, yeah.
Rock Cult Entertainment?
Rock Cult Entertainment, yeah.
I personally have a preference for your SoundCloud page
Okay,
because it has my favorites, all my favorites there.
okay.
So I'm most probably I'm just gonna load up the SoundCloud page one more time,
Okay.
right? And see if I could pick out something else that I like. We vibe out to that one. And actually I do have Shane. Shane is on the line. Yo, Shane.
I could tell that your lyrical content is very conscious. Is conscious. And that says a lot because just segueing a second, I forgot who said was it 21 Savage? I forgot who it was. I think it was 21 Savage, but don't quote me. He said that nobody is making love songs anymore with R&B because it's the element that's in the industry right now. It's all murder, death, kills, spin the block. Everybody, the female singers are telling their girlfriends to go cheat and whatnot. So it's kind of like this era of music is all over the place in comparison to like the Motown sound and the music that we grew up on with our parents and stuff. James Brown, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud. Like we don't have that type of music no more on the R&B tip or even hip hop. Like we come from the self-destruction, you know what I mean? Biological Father by Shaq, all of the nostalgic stuff that came out during the 90s, they had messages in the music. Even if it was like Rakim, you say, I used to be a stick-up kid, but he used to tell you like, yo, that's what I used to do. But this music thing, it turned my life around. So now I'm gonna tell y'all what not to do.
Right.
But I like the fact that you're in that vein of like that neo soul, music, like Go Apple, all those neo soul artists and stuff.
Appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. I think I'm back. Yeah, nah, definitely. I mean, there's a spiritual war. I don't know how deep I'm gonna get, but like music has been taken over, and they make sure that they have your sexy reds and your low vibrational stuff out there. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I think Prince kind of tapped, or Recipes Prince, he tapped into it as far as like the wavelength that they're recording on. They're not recording on the love vibrational frequency. I think it's 432 hertz.
432. Yeah.
Yeah, 432 hertz.
Yeah.
So it's really is deeper than the music too. It's the frequency. Like for instance, when you listen to the drill music, right? The beats are very dark.
Right.
And every artist that's on there kind of sound like they ready to bring you into a horror movie or something.
Yeah. And
yeah, it's very scary. It's very scary.
Yeah, it's almost, you know what? Making fun of it, but it's like it's almost, remember that era in the 90s where we had the horrorcore with the grave
Talk
diggers,
about with the grave diggers,
flatliners. But again, at least the music, again, it was boom bap.
Right.
Based. It was boom bap based. So even though they were talking like some dark stuff or whatever, but it was still on some, you could still nod your head to it like, oh, okay, this sounds spooky, but it got a little lean to it.
Yeah.
But now the music, the drill music that's out now, it's like I listen to that shit. Either I'm gonna get depressed or I want to go do something to somebody.
and they incentivize low vibe music. They incentivize, the gunplay, the sex. They promote that. And there was, I think it was maybe like the 90s, they kind of made sure, like late 80s, early 90s, they made sure that we're gonna put gangster rap front and center. We're gonna put, this low vibe stuff. And it was a turnaround. Like I think around the same, as a matter of fact, you mentioned self-destruction. There was a lot of conscious music that was trying to come out because that was the natural voice of hip hop. It was the rebellion against the system, the establishment. They weren't letting us in. We weren't on MTV. And then once it started, the same time it started to get commercial and mainstream because they saw, not that they wanted the content, they saw the money that could be made. Once they started to seize it and commercialize it, then they started to control the content, control the message, and make sure that it's dark and low vibrational and destructive to the community. That's what they did strategically by design. So,
but not you, Dru. Not you. But not you, Dru.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know if
No
y'all
way they can't catch Dru. Dru's too independent, man.
I don't know if y'all privy to this one meeting. I forgot which one of the members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. He said that they got invited to an executive meeting, and they said we need y'all to sign this contract, and some of the proceeds of your album sales will actually go to prisons.
Yeah.
But it's like, we want you to make more of this gunplay music. And it was like, wait a minute. I'm not signing that.
Yeah.
So that's to let you know that besides the glamour and glitz of what they want you to see, because we don't control media, they strategically put these things out, and we can clearly see after about 4 decades worth of content that it had a negative effect on the Black community as a whole, and basically the nuclear family. That's why we have a whole bunch of broken families now. That's just one aspect of it, the music.
And it's strategically done by design. Look, the minute I started talking, that's my camera.
Espionage.
They took my camera. But
don't worry, we got them, because I'm gonna hit them in the head with one more banger after this. I don't know if you heard this one, but this one it's called Zodiac, right?
Oh, okay.
And the way that Dru breaks it down. He talks about the empirical number, right? The number 12, and it's just like where do you come up with this stuff, Dru? What made you say I'm gonna talk about the 12 tribes of Israel?
That was actually a remake. Oh, and by the way, I did that in 432 frequency. That one was done in 432 frequency. There's a song by Richie Havens. He's talking about the, secrets, the Zodiac secrets.
Secrets of all ages. Good for the healing of all ages.
Right. So I flipped it into like this electronic. The one he made is just like guitar, just random guitar, and him just saying the words. It's kind of cool. So I took that and then flipped it, just made it an electronic version with like the segment broken down a certain type of way, and did it in 432 hertz.
I like the layout. I like the arrangement, the song arrangement, and the progression, how it builds up. Then you have that climactic part. It just dips down. It's going for a little while, and then it comes back on, bang, like a bullet out of a gun, man. It's just like it's just absolutely amazing. I love that record.
Thank you, man.
Hey, yo, DJ Shane.
Yeah.
You mind if I bump another one?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. We vibing out.
All right, let's do this then. This one is Zodiac by Dru Hepkins. Check it out. It's absolutely stellar.
Half off golf, Monday through Wednesday when you book in the app for a limited time only. So download the Topgolf app, book a bay, and come play around. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. Visit topgolf.com/halfoffgolf for details.
That was kept from man for 2,000 years.
You're muted.
There's a secret that was kept from man for 2,000 years. And that secret is that there's only 12 people on the earth at any given